hole in the wall. It's definitely not down the bottom of my map. It must be up top. It wouldn't surprise me unless somebody... Yeah, there. Lane, can you... somebody's coming up to get it. That'd be fine. Alright. Yeah, what I wanted to do was enable all of up here to get built too. I know it's going to use up like most of my slate of my map. I love seeing this, like, everybody's everywhere at the moment. So, there's also a grow room in there too that needs to go. Alright, so I don't have any flooring. Well, I don't have any storage up in here. This is fine for the moment. I kind of probably should have just done like the green rooms on the top and left like some level of storage in here. It would have been fine. It was interesting having like the cooking areas around here, but I wasn't a huge fan of having like these air conditioners like superheating this area. Because like my concern is that they will heat inside if like I've got the doors and stuff. Like these channels here should get pretty hot. But what I want to do is not Bren. I don't need to click on you, mate. I want to get these couple of doors. If the outer ones are shut, I want to get these to be left, like, deconstructed. What are you doing, Phoenix? I saw you jump up dramatically. He jumped up on the desk, like, as dramatically as possible. He jumps, like, sideways with all four limbs as if he's, like, teleporting or being moved. It's really interesting to watch. It's fucking bizarre, though. As far as I've seen any other cat, they normally jump in a forwards motion, but Phoenix is like parallel parking his body onto things. It's a strange thing. Hamster should be in hospital, but they're not. Nomi is minor pain. Who's idle? Toro, why? What do you do? You're artistic. Can you not get to a bench? The other bench has been moved. Somebody else could be using it, to be fair. Let me stack up this with the small sculptures as well. So I can make the grand ones and they can make the big ones. Any allowed ingredients, no wood, no steel. Go for it. Alright. So it does mean that we're not going to get as many medium ones, but I don't really think that we're going to get a lot of the other stuff. Also, where did he go? Where did Toro go? He's probably gone upwards. There he is. You, can I get you? Because I keep seeing you say that you don't have something to do. If I can find you, I'm going to say that you suddenly have a lot more abilities that you can suddenly do in amongst my colony. You know, they like light up when I scroll past it. There are so many people that are just like casually down at the moment because like they've had punch-ups. Alright, let's get you some more crunchy stats. What do you normally do? You do art. Okay. But you would do smithing and tailoring. You just don't have much skills on it. But everything else, you've got something on everything now. Kind of like Star does. Oh, I might have put that on the wrong person. Fuck it, who cares? Let's see. What else have you got? You've got crafting. Crafting's low. Give you a little bit higher, not on the crunchies, leave those low. These other ones, we'll take those up a notch. And that was it's cooking. You're like a level 4 on cooking. Like if you want to go and get like your skills up cooking, I'd be cool with that. Like you've got doctoring and stuff. I've got people that are currently in hospital. But yeah, Toru I guess is the new star where I've got to kind of like get them to do shit all the time. But yeah, basically as soon as like this area is like built up, I will probably have to, I could probably allocate where the beds are at the moment without putting any inner walls. Like it's going to piss people off to like sleep like that, but it's fine. We'll get extra walls built in soon. If I've got extra wood, they can start working on this. Like obviously I'm going to lose a lot to the bridge that I obviously have to have, but that's fine. We can deal with not having all the wood. We can go and cut down other stuff if we need to, you know? I just love that I have this like little fleet of people here building. There's a bunch of people out like gardening, all sorts of shit. Like, whoops, that's in the wrong spot. I'll come back to that. But yeah, this whole section through here is like not a really good area to grow on. So I had initially eyed up this space for you know, bedrooms in the first place. I just didn't technically want them to be on both sides. I was going to have it top and bottom. I can't put that there yet. I'm going to have them top and bottom of my map, but this will be fine too. And then once I've got like, oh, that ain't the spot. Once I've got like my kitchen and we've got, that one's in the wrong spot. So we've got like the kitchen sorted out, and then they've got like people that sleep nearby. Like I'd like to allocate the people that are sleeping here to be my chefs. Like once I like, well, it's still not the right spot. Once I start seeing who's where, like when they're out doing their occupation, I'll probably like do the thing again with the beds where I kick them from it. Because what happens is it forces them to go find the nearest bed generally. They typically won't run to the furthest bed normally, but in saying that, like, they are my colonists, there's a good chance that's what they're gonna do. And yeah, if they do that, that's their problem if they're a mile away from their workplace. But I used to have it that kind of like my people would sleep near where they worked, and so the efficiency of my base would go way up because of it, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm going to lose like this small ass little grow area, which we're barely using. I will increase like internal grow areas by a lot. Hopefully, if everything gets building, I'm going to have to make some of these walls wood. I do want those to, I guess, seal off, because I know what my people are like. They love destroying their bedrooms. And I think that they would destroy that wall. And once that's popped open, you know what these people are like. Right, it's not going to take much. I guess I can seal off that. The only problem with this is they'll build that out a bit first, so I'll have to fix that up. Bren's having a tantrum. Bloody Bren. I'll get you sorted out in a second, mate. What else do you mean? Pyromania food? I mean, it can only set so many on fire, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I'm going to have some floors, I'm going to have some walls that are solid wood. What was that? I saw something go shaking. Hold on. I want to set all these. I hate that that fucking button doesn't actually work. You lot. Alright, what? This isn't it. Yeah, that's fine. But what just got broken? Because I saw something go shaking. That's been broken. Fuck's sake. Who the hell broke this? Was it chimpanzee? Crap. I mean, fine, okay. I guess no cremating for a while. But still, that's a lot of fucking resources, you piece of shit. Yeah, go eat your fucking berries over there. No wanker. No, no cannibalism. Bad Joker. Terrible. It's gonna cost me 20 steel. It's mostly the limestone box and the rate to build it. Who is destroying what now where? Because I can hear it. It's Ram. Think? No? It's not you. You're hurt though. I heard somebody destroying something. Bren. There he is. How strong are you? 10 melee. Well, that explains why some shit's getting broken up. Colonist needs rescue. Campbell got fucked up, I guess. Somebody rescued Campbell. I don't know how long he's been on the ground. He's got sensory mechanites. He'll be fine. Nick's no longer incapable of walking, which means somebody can motherfucking feed her. Oh, you're going to rest. Alright. I know what you did, mate. You're the other chimpanzee, by the way. He's the cook, not the original. So, he's at risk. I think he's safe for it. Who's down now? Stone. Why? Did you insult Ludo? Possibly? Maybe. It's not poking tails. Still being snuggled. No. No, I'm glad that you're still snuggling with Keelan, Viken. Do some pats. Who's heat stroking? I'm guessing it's hot as shit in here. Because, yeah, it is. Whoa. Shit, that's hot. I need you guys to move the food out of here. Like, what I need. There's not much I can do about that, but storage, clear all. Suddenly nothing is allowed to be stored in here at all. Guys, need to get the stuff out of here so that I can turn off the air conditioners so that we can get rid of that. Because holy damn. I'm guessing they're heat stroking through these areas. This is 52 degrees, give or take, in the corridor. It's 41 inside. It's 37 outside. Yeah. I'm not surprised. They're trying to relax and they're having heat stroke instead. Hell whacking happily receives pats. No, it's head smiling. No. Let I have some of my drink then and get a stretch in. There we go. I mean, at the moment, like, this is, I don't know, the best things have been for a long time. It's so weird not having some kind of fucking crisis going on. I mean, apart from this, which I really just need everybody to move this down here. At the moment, I'll take the extra wood. We'll hopefully go and we'll use that to build the extra beds. If not, power the stoves. 8 raw food, that's fine. I should be able to fit a couple more benches in here. I shouldn't need extra benches of this, but it's not going to hurt to bring a couple of extra in. Why is this not powered? Berries wall lamp. It is connected. What do I want color-wise over here? I guess I don't have all the lamps made yet. But... I was thinking like maybe a green, like a mint or something. Well, that's interesting. That's kind of like what I used to do with my grow rooms. Can I... You know what would be cool is if I could change the grow room light colors. That would be awesome. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to tell me there's a mod for that. I'm sure there is. That's... No. That kind of... Maybe take it to that. It's a little bit better. I don't mind that. That can stay for the moment. Until I find a better color, I'll adjust to that. It also shows me a radius that I'm missing. There's like a huge section in the middle that doesn't have light, which is interesting. So this is definitely underpowered. So how is humans having a tantrum? So how is my power? This is on its own quarter grid. Yeah, this is quartered off on its own. So I could probably do with more of this. This probably doesn't have enough power. Rejected proposal. Silverware told by Raquel wants to spend a life with her. Raquel rejected proposal. Oh my god, Silverware is going to be unhappy. Wow, okay. Ninjax spirit inspiration. Ravenously hungry. We're working on the hungry. Like, if everybody can ferry the food down here, that would be great. They are doing it. Look at this. They're working on it. What I actually want to do is I'm just going to shrink it away from the edge here and the doors. Just for now, because I know my people are not the brightest little bulbs and they love to store stuff in the way, like in the doors and shit. So they'll just force them to bring it inside just a little bit more, you know, just a touch. Like, I could get rid of just this line here and that would probably be fine too. But this will do. This will bring everything in here. Like, my panthers are going to be so busy. If my, like, thrombos and other stuff were able to get in here, they would be very busy. Yeah, no. I can't fix Run Wild at the moment, so we've got to go back. But it's only like a minute. Like, not even a minute, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure we also had a quest offered to us earlier, and I don't think I read it. So I'm going to have a look at that when we go back in. Because I'm pretty sure something popped up, and I'm not accepting quests at the moment. But... quests. Fugitive camp. Yeah, I thought so. I completely forgot about this. I don't want to accept any, even though it's offering 16 people, which could replenish the people that we lost. It does have Resurrected Mech Serum, so... Oh, it expires in 21 hours. Oh, no, I haven't accepted it yet. I do like Opal Power Beam Targeters. They also could do it with Goodwill. I might do it for this. Where is it? Up to Dryden. Wait, Fugitive Camp. Send us a message. Apparently, tribespeople nearby camp have raided the caravans. Let's destroy the camp and turrets. So it says there's 16 people. So I literally just said we weren't going to accept this, but expires in like 25 days, I think now. I could go for 16 people. I'm fucking terrible at this. Yeah, sure. Let's fucking go. Sure. Bandit camp. They couldn't read Agree, so decided to redirect his anger. I love that. Alright, I don't know who in here is good and who's not, but I'm looking for people that got guns, and I also want Fred, because I know he's the only guy I've got that's got the shock lance thing. The other thing too is last time I didn't take anybody that was like super important to my base. This time I want to take a few people that I know have got more than a few skills available to them. Army is pacifist, Sweets can go. Esme is decent, Shizuka, Lumi. I can't remember if Shizuka's a pacifist. She might be because she doesn't have a gun. Lumi might be the shot. Tofu's a nut job, but he can go. I don't want to take Mark. He's often out near like the edge of stuff. Like this is basically like my entire core group. This is a fucking risk to send. And actually cancel that. I'll come back to this. I'm gonna go see you another time. No worries. I'll catch you another time. I'll be here. Can I go back into my base? Can you let me click on my base? There we go. Alright. I do want to send out a caravan. But I don't actually... I was going to send all my good people, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, if they get injured while they're out there, it could be a problem. So I don't want to send anybody that's got stuff like that. Delicious can go. Delicious has always got problems, but I think he does medical. I'll check him soon. My Brick... Actually, Brick's generally good for building. Leave him home. I need him home at the moment. Who else we got? Ray's a half-decent shot. She has got some armor. Mel, I want you guys here. Mo can go. Mo's a psycho. Tadashi's a psycho. I don't know how many people have selected so far for... I'm gonna have to find Fred myself in the base and throw him into this. Because I probably won't just come across him in here. Like, he'll be in here, but I won't spot him. Barb, I think, is a really good shot. A lot of the people that got guns are not generally also medics. Like, typically. I could send Shadow. I think Shadow's in a mental break at the moment, maybe. So we got... I don't want to send Grim. Send Frog. That should be... and Coyote. I'm not sure how many that is, but it will tell me based on... I've probably got about 28 people. That's probably more than anything. And I'll chuck in an extra person. It will take that much medical. That should be fine. Actually, take a couple of extra in case I have to tend to, like, extra people. The berries aren't super great. I'm not going to be able to get those meals. I'm not going to get my hands on them even if I wanted to, so I might as well not assume that I'm going to. There's a lot of berries in that stack. I wouldn't mind them out of a different stack, but that's 3 days worth of food. That's not enough. I basically want... Like, they're not going to be happy with eating, like, a shit ton of berries, but... Let's go with... That's 6 days, rotten 5. Alright, hold on. It's 5 days worth of food. I don't know if I gave them rice, if it would also rot in that amount of time. No. That's 7 days worth of food. They could probably get... They could at least get there. I can't guarantee that they'd have food to come back. They're not gonna like eating rice and potatoes and other shit, corn or whatever. But if I can give them a different stack of rice... Rots in 8. Okay, so it has to be under that. But then again, I also haven't added animals yet, so I guess we'll get to that. I could just send them as they are, but if I send them with something they can ride out on, they'll get out there a bit faster, like the dromedaries or whatever. Plus, they'll be able to carry shit back with them. Not that I really want them to carry like a lot of stuff. Taking the pregnant dromedaries aren't going to help me too much, but something's better than nothing. It's a fair bit of carry weight. They can all ride out. They'll move faster because of that. They can take the horses. If I don't give you... I mean, this is gonna... If I take them as a group, they'll reproduce as soon as they get there. If they have a calf or something, then it should be fine. So let's see. They've got 7 days worth of food. I don't really want to take any additional supplies. silver wouldn't be too bad to have something to trade if they needed food. I give them the silver. And let's see. That doesn't change anything except for like slightly slows them down a tiny bit. Animals aren't going to eat the dromedaries. What do you call it? The meat. I could give them potatoes. They're not going to like that, but they might give them to the animals. Yeah, rot in like 8 days. All right. I'll give you like 90 of that. All right, maybe 50. How is that 9 days now? Oh, how did extra? Okay, that explains some things. All right, so it's probably somewhere around 70 odd. That's close enough for me by the time they load this shit up. Some of this stuff might expire. Let's hope this goes a lot better than last time. They've got 30. All right. They don't have any beds or anything, but yeah. Zoom back in. How long's that got on that? I've got 25 days to get out there and back. I mostly want the resurrector mexerums. Like, I want a lot of those to be loose around the base, because I can always resurrect my main people in a pinch if they go down and it's a completely unavoidable death situation. I don't know where I have a hitching spot at the moment. I think I got rid of, let's say, because you're going to get mostly food and shit, right? So let's put one over there. And we'll put one down here for the moment. They're not the best spots, but whatever. It's better than wherever they hitched them over here where they had to go out and around and shit. So, yeah. Hopefully some of my people get out here and replant stuff. Now, I gotta find Fred, because he has the shock lance. I'd like to have more shock lances, but I've used them all. I used them as like a non-lethal way of like dealing with my people for a while when I had to. And obviously like taking prisoners and shit, which was great. But, yeah, it will guarantee that I can take at least one really great person or some one person that has a really awesome name. That's basically all as it can guarantee me. Not spotting Fred anywhere. He might be overlapped with somebody. Maybe. There's like 3 people there, but I'm not seeing any of those names like make sense into Fred. The fuck are you, man? He could be out like further on the map too. He could be just chilling doing something. Like whereabouts? This is that moment where it's like, where's Fred's bed? I'm pretty sure he's a daytimer too. I'm pretty sure he's not in hospital at the moment. There he is. Hey Fred. Guess what? You're going on a caravan. Yeah, yeah. I love how he just fucking... Did you just literally... He's down. I'm guessing he's got food poisoning. Okay, I guess what we're going to do instead is you're going to remove from the caravan. And how do I get you to drop that if you're like this? Somebody's got to rescue you. He might actually crawl to his own bed. But this is a time where I need you to drop this. If I can get it off him before everybody else goes, that'd be great. If I can't, like, that's gonna suck. I've known that Fred's had that for, like, ages. Where's Tade and why are you starving? You're about to break. You got malnutrition, trivial. Not much I can do about that. You can go eat or you can't. Yeah, my only thing is, obviously, like, they're not as close here to where they were before. So some people might choose to eat without a table. It's a goddamn risk. But I could make this like a massive dining hall or something if I wanted to. Or I could like sneak a little spot out the back here or something and have like a dining hall. Like I said, I'd like to be able to increase the choices that they have for recreational stuff. What was that? Silver billiards table. Oh, that's right. I chose to make silver tables and shit, so I had something targeted for them to specially destroy. Because these are all motherfucking like silver, except that one's limestone. Yeah, I wanted to put high value items around the place so that they are more inclined to destroy something insignificant like a fucking table. Yes, it destroys the resources. That sucks. But it's a lot better than them destroying, you know, like something that I might actually need at some point. So, Yeah, eventually somebody will rebuild that. I don't think it's steel that they're waiting on. We've got steel for it. Which reminds me, how's the kitchen and stuff going? The place is getting such a fucking overhaul. It really is. I feel like this room is still so dark. Doesn't have electricity. They're all powered. You don't have anything set up. Let's get you making simple meals at least. So set up to 100. That's at least the most basic thing that somebody could walk in and potentially expect to make on one of these benches. I just need to figure out which other bench did not have something allocated to it. I should be this one. The meals. Yeah. And that one should be the last one. I'll come in and I'll add more stuff later, but for right now, this will give them a few benches that they can work on. And I'll get chairs. Of course they fucking put the thing out here where it's impossible to get to. That's the other thing too, is this section here is not easy to like traverse through. I'm thinking what would be great would be putting like a door there, but of course that would unseal this room temporarily. So it'd be nearly better to like do that and then one into here, because then they go from the grow room straight in. But yeah, essentially at the moment they've got to go all the way around this or through there to get out. Because I don't want them to be going through the kitchens at all. Like, go in, cook something, leave kind of thing. But yeah, if I can find where Fred went. So he should be in hospital, I think. Should be either... Unless he's up already, up and about. He could be. Because I saw him get picked up. Did he go back to his bed? Doesn't look like he's back in here. He must have fucked right off because he's not in here at all. Bloody Fred. There he is. What are you doing? Taking rice into inventory. Or... Oh, you're... Alright. Instead of doing that... Do you still... You obviously still got food poisoning. You're recovering. How's about I add you to the caravan now? Now you're not currently actively in food poisoning. Okay. So Fred will hopefully go on this trip. His whole thing is to down somebody. Like if we can get you to, after that, maybe get a weapon. But like in case somebody gets near you, you can at least like, you know, clock someone. I accidentally clicked on that instead of clicking Fred and then it took me down here. I want to see if I can give you the Gladius after what you're doing. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, now back to this fucking heat stroke issue. Yeah, so not the campfire, but I'm supposed to have a cooler unit in here. Like a passive cooler. Just because like I don't really have anything else to offer them in here at the moment. There's that, and this hospital's got one. This one doesn't at the moment for some reason. But in here, how are we going? Basically, it would be great if I could get them to move it over there, because then it would be just turn this off and stuff. But like half of the... It looks like most of these don't have power anyway, which means that these rooms are kind of just expiring. The other thing I want too is I want copies of these at the moment because I don't want to be without potentially selling anything. Yeah, so I just want these all tucked up in the corner. And probably, I don't know if it can reach the center. This, like, mostly overlapping. Yeah, it's reaching to the center. I shouldn't need an extra one in the center. So, eventually I'll be able to sell the shit that's in here. I'll need to connect these probably to power at a distance. Like, I figure if a light can reach that, this should be able to maybe reach it as well, I hope. I know that the ones over here definitely won't have power. That's another thing too, is setting up the power to go between the line up here. Do I want it to go all the way or just part of the way? I guess like just part of the way should be enough. It should be enough to connect it. Then we'll get down here, connect it up like that. That should be fine. Yeah. Alright, eventually they're going to have all the bedrooms. I need to get working on some more doors. Again, this is going to use up so much wood. Just like basically last time we had this issue. Pop a door there. So basically, even if I get like a lot of wood at any point in time, I still have a lot of beds, a lot of doors. It's gonna be a while before I can just have like surplus materials. But it would be great if like my people might be able to maybe like reharvest before like the next season. Like I'm pretty sure we harvested out a huge area that was supposed to be all trees.